Because you're resisting me, because you're kind of like not helping me out, not cooperating with me, I can arrest you for that.
So then why don't you just give your license so it can be over?
This is an unlawful stop, officer.
It's not an unlawful stop.
You just got here, man.
You were walking around in that area for what purpose?
Sir, that's none of your business. I do have
I'll tell you
business
what,
over there.
You do have business?
Yeah.
Then you shouldn't have a problem telling me.
You give your
Boss.
license, and then afterwards you'll find out why.
Boss, that's not how this country works, bro.
Hey, what's up, America? Today's video is brought to you by Creature. Creature is an avid bicyclist here in Miami-Dade County. He organizes a lot of bicycle ride-outs. He's a Miami patriot. Actually, once I was doing a cop watch and Creature was driving by. He saw me, pulled over, got down, and backed me up in my cop watch. And now I feel I gotta back him up. He was pulled over by Miami-Dade County for being suspicious. Knowing that he cannot get pulled over for being suspicious, he refuses to show the officer his ID. The officer gets butthurt, starts cop-splaining, calls for backup. Creature doesn't show ID. Cop runs the tag and gets his ID anyway. This video took place in somewhere in Miami-Dade County, March 31st, 2022. Here's the video, folks.
One more time. What was the reason why you're pulling me over?
I'm pulling you over because you were walking around in that area for what purpose?
Sir, that's none of your business. I do have
I'll tell you
business
what,
over there.
You do have business?
Yeah.
Then you shouldn't have a problem telling me. Let me have your driver's license. Listen,
wait, Mr. Officer. My name is the boss. What's your name?
Mantilla. Officer Mantilla.
Officer Mantilla.
Yes.
Officer, it's late. I had to go do some business over there. I'm on my way home. The reason why you're pulling me over is because you don't know what I'm doing over there. I just had to go and pick up something.
Listen, I saw you there.
Yeah.
And when I started going around, you were walking around.
Yeah.
And then you took off. And then you took off because you saw me.
Yeah. I was going to do some business, Mr. Officer.
Okay, I'm not going to ask you what you went to do.
Yeah.
Let me just have your ID. Let me have your ID and we'll be good.
Mr. Officer, I told you my name. I told you the business that I was doing. I haven't broken any laws.
No, you haven't.
Exactly.
But
Mr. Officer,
listen,
I haven't broken any laws. Am I being detained? Am I being detained?
You're not being detained.
I'm free to go. Thank you. Have a great night. Shake hands.
No. Bruh.
Fist bump. You just said I'm free.
Let me have your ID. Let me have your ID. Then you can go. Let me have your ID.
Officer, Mr.
I need to verify that that's who you are.
Mr. Officer,
you're going to do it or not?
You just said I'm free. I'm not detained.
No, you're not. You're not.
You just
free
said
to go.
I'm not detained.
Okay, then you are detained. You're not.
You just
free
said
to
I'm
go.
not detained.
Okay, then you are detained. Let me have your ID.
Why am I being detained?
It is an investigative stop, sir. Let me have your ID.
That doesn't make sense. I know what I'm doing.
Let me have your ID. I know what I'm doing too. Let me have your ID.
Listen, I do not need to give you my ID, Mr. Officer Mantilla. I was conducting some business, my own personal business.
Right.
You pulled me over because you don't.
Do you?
I do live here.
Okay, and the reason I stopped you is because there's been numerous break-ins to vehicles there.
Okay.
So this is why I'm stopping you, because you appeared that you didn't live there.
No, I got my bicycle in the back, Mr. Officer. I'm just doing what I gotta do. I'm getting home.
Let me just do that real fast, and then you can take off.
Officer, listen, me and you are cool, but I don't need to do that.
All right, you stand by, sir.
At this point, Officer Mantilla calls Officer Christopher Rugel of the Miami-Dade Police Department. Let me tell you, I've done a bunch of cop watches around this guy, and he never wants to give his name, and he never wants to give his badge number. This guy Rugel, not a good cop.
Good morning.
Your license?
What's up? How you doing, Mr.
License.
How you doing? My name is. What's your name?
Officer Rugel, how can I help you?
Mr. Rugel, they just pulled me over because they saw me walking around.
Okay.
And then I'm on my way home.
Okay, do you understand that we conducted a traffic stop and driving is a privilege in the state of Florida?
Yes, sir, but I do know my rights, man.
Yeah, you have rights.
Officer,
Nobody's taking those rights away.
Officer, they just pulling me over because I had to go. He saw me walking around.
Once again,
that's all.
But that's not my point. My point to you is driving is a privilege.
Yes, it is, sir, but this stop is unlawful.
When we conduct
this
a stop,
unlawful
it's not unlawful.
Yeah, man.
It's not unlawful.
Then what's the purpose of pulling me over?
That's on him.
Can you tell me? Then why are you asking me?
But I'm telling you, what I'm trying to tell you is that
Mr. RAGO, How come are you enforcing something?
It is a privilege
I
for
know.
you to drive in the state of Florida.
But he just pulled me over some bullshit, Mr.
so,
Officer.
So what I'm asking you is, you rather go to jail over stupidity because you don't want to give your license?
No, we're wasting taxpayer money right now, bro. This is on video.
No, you're wasting time right now. You're wasting your own time. You want to get home, correct?
Of course I do.
Okay, so then why don't you just give your license so it can be over?
This is an unlawful stop, officer.
It's not an unlawful
You
stop.
just got here, man.
It's not. It doesn't matter if I just got here.
So you just got here, bro.
But that's why I'm trying, so that way you don't have a problem.
What's the reason for this stop?
What is the reason for you not to give your license?
There's no reason. There's no reason for this stop. There's no reason to give me my license. There's no reason for this stop. There's no reason to give me my license. I just want to know, simply, what is the reason for this stop, Mr. Rago? Officer Rago. Period.
He's gonna tell you.
Okay, I'll wait for that. Yes, sir.
But that's not the point. The point, so you're not gonna give your license.
I just want to, as soon, the moment that I can hear what's the reason for my
Okay,
stop.
so then why don't we give each other something here? You give your
Boss.
license, and then afterwards you'll find out why.
Boss, that's not how this country works,
That's
bro.
not how this
I'm
country
bro.
works.
Listen,
Once again, this is
listen.
a privilege for you to
bro.
drive.
I'm very passionate about this country, bro.
Yeah.
Okay,
And so am I, because I served it. I went to Iraq. So am I.
that's good.
All
Glad.
right.
Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, sir.
So I
Listen,
don't
let's make this
understand
easy, bro.
What is it?
You serve me. What is the reason of this stop? And then I serve you,
We're not
please.
gonna go anywhere. We're gonna keep going around. This.
Boss
Stay in
man.
the car.
All right. You guys say you fought in Iraq. All right, so you fought for my rights. You gotta fight for my rights, man. First, second, third, fourth, fifth Amendment. Chilling. Mr. Officer,
All right, understand our perspective.
I do.
Before you say anything, the reason I stopped you because it was a little suspicious.
I understand that too. I was like,
So-
what the hell I was suspicious of you too, man. Looking at, I'm just parked up, coming down with my bag. You saw me.
Listen.
We looked at each other.
If you ask me something, I'm going to tell you.
Yeah.
You being all defensive makes me a little nervous, makes me a little worried that you're in that area you're up to no good. When I asked you for your ID, if I stopped you, when I asked you for your ID, it's just to verify you. I went ahead and I verified you without your ID.
Thanks.
You never been arrested before?
I've been arrested before.
What were you arrested for?
I've been arrested for.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. I'm technically, because you're resisting me, because you're kind of like not helping me out, not cooperating with me, I can arrest you for that. I'm not going to do something like that. But I'm giving you a heads up. I'm letting you know that that's what could have happened. The point in telling you what's going on over there is so that you understand our perspective. We're driving around, we're patrolling. If it's a little suspicious, I'm going to make contact.
That's
and
good.
that's what I'm doing
All right,
here.
all right, cool.
That's what I'm doing here.
Appreciate
you understand
it.
that?
Good job.
All right, man. You take care of yourself. Stay out of
God
trouble.
bless you. God bless you.
Same to you, man.
MAGA.
Same to you. Huh?
MAGA.
What is that?
Make America great again.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
Fuck Joe Biden.
The officers were never able to articulate the reason for the traffic stop. And for that reason, Creature was not going to be strong-armed or intimidated into forfeiting his rights and presenting his identification. There are a few important quotes that I want to go over before ending this video. Officer Mantilla says, "You are being defensive. It makes me a little bit nervous." This is coming from a trained professional with a gun and body armor. He claims that he's a little nervous. Also, police officers use that "you're being nervous" technique against people all the time. So I'm not gonna fly with that. Another important quote, Officer Rugel says, "You give me your license, then afterwards, I'll tell you why you were pulled over." That's not the way this country works. That's what Creature said, and that's the damn right answer. Then the officers threaten Creature with jail. Officer Mantilla says, quote, "Technically, because you're resisting me and not helping me out, not cooperating with me, I can arrest you for that. You do not have to cooperate with law enforcement. You do not have to answer their questions. During a traffic stop, you have to present your driver's license, but it was an unlawful traffic stop, so Creature was under no obligation to present his driver's license. Can someone who is aware of police procedure please inform me if Officer Mantilla violated procedure by getting Creature's information through his tag number without cause? Now, I know some of you guys are gonna say Officer Mantilla was being proactive and showing initiative as a police officer. But if you're gonna suspect someone of a crime, you need to have more evidence than just a hunch. You can't just have a hunch and pull somebody over and demand their identification. You need to come with more evidence than that. Now, guys, what do you think of this whole incident, this situation? What do you think of the officers? How do you think Creature handled this situation? I think he handled it perfectly. I actually took some tips from him that I'm gonna be using in the future. Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Go over to Instagram and follow Creature on that platform. He is only on Instagram. He is not on YouTube. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.